That's the wrong music, but we can roll with it. That's fine. How's everybody doing today? I am very discombobulated from this weekend. Just am. Nothing really went to plan at all this weekend. I feel like I'm covered in the smell of smoke, but haven't put out any fires yet. Anyways, so I ran into a really big problem over the weekend with the Blood Lily movie project. So I knew when I finished it in December that because we never aired an episode 11, it was only, hey Daywalker, episode 10 of the Blood Lily Journey Below Tristram was, we didn't have it previously on, so my wife never recorded it. So I recorded it a couple months back. That file's gone. So we had to do that again. And that means the whole background of everything changed. Like even my wife's teeth are different because she's been using like Invisalign and stuff. Hair, outfit, microphone, like everything has changed. So now I've got this like disconnection between 9 and 10. And I never downloaded the VODs of episode 9 and 10. They're on YouTube. When you download them there, you don't get 1080, you get 720 and a shitty compression. So I put so many like sketchy apps on my computer last night to try to snag it at 1080, and I finally got it at 1080 and what looked like the right bit rate. And I spent 11 hours working on that yesterday. And I gave up at 1 a.m. This morning, it occurred to me that it didn't look right because we ran into an issue with my capture cards back in December. And we had to switch to the Sewell Manta because sometimes the StarTech wouldn't work. So episode 9 specifically was on the Sewell Manta and it's a little bit blurry. I wanted this thing out in like January, February, or right after the Save&Raid charity event. Well, I did finally get it at 1080, and then I realized that the quality was the same. But I have everything. There's just going to be a change in quality that I wasn't looking for. Plus, my video editing skills, when I started working on this in December till now. Anyways, I want it done. I'm trying to have it done by Halloween. Halloween's kind of my deadline. But I'm really disheartened by the things that I lost. And the change in quality, plus, like, the quality of my stream is so far above and beyond my video editing skills that here, most of a year later, like literally a year later, it's going to be interesting to air that. It's going to be a different thing. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit disheartened by it, but it'll happen. It's still going to be awesome. And I still need to learn, like, I've got like a month to learn how to make like animated chapter things that I want to do. And I may end up having to buy software because I don't, and learning new software. I don't know yet. Still working on that. Okay. It'll get done. I plan on airing it. That's my project in October. And we're about to hit like the Gear Up for Charity Dosember, which is going to be bigger than last year. I'm planning on inviting other streamers to be a part of Dosember on their own channels. So, and there's a schedule up now. If you don't know what Dosember is, that's a whole month of DOS games around Christmas. There's just so much to talk about today. We will get to the game. Promise. We're gonna see a lot of this game. Don't worry about it. So, can I get a shout out for Daywalker 9007 here real quick? Daywalker is fucking awesome. I love the shit out of her stream. It is a nice chill place, and you guys should follow her. She's been working on the Skyward Sword on the Nintendo Wii. The past couple times I've hung out there. Awesome. Thank you. I'm not actually sure how I found Daywalker's stream, but I saw Haggard in there last night, so I'm wondering if that's what it was. Or that's who it was. I discovered another streamer, too, that I really, really liked hanging out with yesterday evening. I'm blanking on her name, and I have no idea how I ended up there. Somebody shouted her out with some, like, incredible flattery that I told her about, but I was like, I don't know who it is. It's gonna be our mystery. Can't remember anything. Anyways, okay, so... there's now a list of streamers that'll be put in the schedule after this stream when I remember, that are going to be hosting this show on this channel, the 1 hour stream, doing more Spy Timber related stuff, James Bond games, Mission Impossible. I'm ready to announce who they are because they've all confirmed that they're going to be doing it. So, not in this order, this is just from memory, but it's going to be Haggard Hessian, Lady Gamega, Bearded Bogle, Dr. CDCS, and Neon Arcade. And just get excited because they're gonna bring some really cool stuff that I'm not covering. Like, I'm trying to remember everything, the names of everything. Bearded Bogle's gonna be doing some Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games of James Bond, of that franchise, and Neon Arcade has an arcade machine that is James Bond adjacent. Like it was supposed to be a James Bond game and they changed it. I don't think it's Spy Hunter. I think it's something else. I don't remember actually if he said. It's going to be a surprise. Dr. CDCS is going to take a look at some of the DOS games and possibly GoldenEye Source. Lady Gamega is going to do something with GoldenEye 64 because we just can't get enough of that. Haggard Hessian is going to be looking at Mission Impossible 64. So Spy Timber continues. Dragon Jim, welcome in. It's good to see you. Spy Timber continues. Also, other exciting news. Matt Glad is now a mod for that late night spot that I was having problems with. So I'm really, really happy about that. I've got 2 boxes to unpack that came in the mail. I just kind of like have all these things on my eBay wish list, and when I see something pop up for like $30 and under, I snap it up really fast, like right when I wake up in the morning before I think about it. And then when they show up, I'm like, I don't remember what I bought. I've got... I was also going to say that I'm planning kind of well, there's a thing I'm planning in November that I'm not going to talk about until it's the day of. If even then. It'll just be a surprise, so stay tuned, you know, forever. But I'm really excited about it. Because, God, yeah, I just can't stop creating and making things. Drive myself up a wall one day. Alright, here we go. I don't know what this is. Hang on. We'll do the thing. Box blur. I should just make a voice command called box blur. Thank you for the redeem, Dragon Gem. If you guys aren't following Dragon Gem, you should be doing that too, because she's awesome. Okay. Just gotta make sure like my address isn't sitting, you know, right here on the top of this. Alright. What even are you? It's like a thing of gack. Let's get that noise suppression off so you guys can listen to all the terrible noises. Absolutely, Daywalker. I really love your stream. And everybody should follow you because it's fun to hang out there. You're so kind. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. I have the CD of this, but this is something that I'm going to put on the long play list and attempt. I don't even know if it's possible to finish this game. No one ever played it. But it's a special franchise to me, so I'm going to give it another shot. Because I did try to play it back in the day, and holy hell, it was rough start. Did not get very far. And there's the big box of the Men in Black game from South Peak. In pretty good shape. I think I paid like 20 bucks for this. You know, some streamers don't talk about how much they spend. And she says no. Some streamers don't talk about how much they spend on big boxes. I guess I don't understand why. I don't know. You guys let me know if that's like, yeah, you know, in bad taste. I don't know. I feel like a good deal should be shared. It's still got the, oh no. Look at that. Look at that. Tommy Lee Jones, Will Smith. Was it K and J? Is that who they were? Trying to remember. Don't need very much to run it. Don't even need 3D acceleration. So this game's kind of a Resident Evil kind of game. Always share the good details? Sure. I mean, there's some games that I've spent an incredible amount of money on that I just feel uncomfortable saying out loud. Almost embarrassment. But you don't collect boxes? Yeah, and I don't ever want anybody to be jealous. You know, sometimes people, they come in and they say, you know, they're jealous, and I'm like, it's not what I want. Wow, this CD is in here. It's got like a tab there that I can't get out. So, I'm not going to ruin the box. I'll just show you the one I had on the shelf. There you go. So, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Oh, I actually had a note on here because I installed it at one point. So, 60 hertz on the Sewell Manta is how you display this game. Which I think I got for $2.99 somewhere. But yeah, here's the game. It's like a Resident Evil style game. Here, I'll show you the back of the box. And it looks gorgeous. Like, it's not a bad looking game. Just, I don't know anybody that played it. I think it was also on the PS1. There's Agent J fisticuffing somebody's legs. What a weird universe. He's disarming a bomb. He's fighting the guy in the Edgar suit. The guy out of the Edgar suit, sorry. Mario Party 1, the cartridge. Just the cartridge was enough. I've seen them in box for $200. Yeah. Yeah. There were two games that are my white whales, and that was Chasm the Rift and Trespasser. And they usually go between $300 and $500 with a shitty beat up box. I got Trespasser. I got it signed by somebody. Maybe Kyle McKissick. We don't really know. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Look cool. Wow, look at this. I forgot. Yeah, so there's like this like contrastic comic book style to the videos in this game. You know, where it's just black on white and all stylized. Cool. Looks like there's note pages in here, although they don't say it. They're definitely here. And if it's anything like Resident Evil, you know what? We might actually write the notes in there. Oh, here you go. I'm trying to remember who she was. But they added a new agent to this game. Look at that. This is trippy. Cool. Cool. So, I'll probably leave that out. So this is on the long playlist at some point. I'll probably... Well, I mean, I don't have to do it 1 hour stream, then long play. It's just what I'm doing right now to make stuff line up better. But yeah, Men in Black the video game from 1997. Same year as the movie, I think. This is a classic movie. It's one of those movies that, like, if somebody starts shit-talking it being a bad movie, you just walk out of the room. I mean, they can say whatever they want about the rest of them, but not this one. This is a solid and fun popcorn movie. That just lets your imagination run wild, too. Especially with that little tiny reveal at the end, right? Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, are you up in Canada, Daywalker? I just saw you put 200 CA. Nice. Oh. If you've been around the channel for a minute, you know what that is already. This is not a box I had. It's a small box. I think I got this off of Mercari. But that's Serious Sam 2. This is a weird game. It is unlike anything else in the Serious Sam franchise. Matter of fact, it was a long time before it got put on Steam. Like, this came out on Steam after Serious Sam 3 was there. And one thing you cannot say about this game, it is not Serious Sam. It ain't nothing like the first and second encounter or anything else. This game is... You can look at Sam and tell. Like, he is fully cartoonized. I love this flap in here. The gatefold. Picture collages are way better than words. This really does give you an idea of just how wacky this game is. Like, they really leaned into the Halo side of, you know, sci-fi wackiness. Try and see if there's a picture of the kamikaze, because they gave them bobbleheads in this game, and it was just bizarre. You get dual Uzis. There you go. You have this thing that's not from Quake. It's a gorgeous game. Your starting world is this, like, lush green jungle planet. I will play it at some point. I've never played through this game by myself. Not all the way. And, like, the first level, you find like a little cave that has, like, the bones of Duke Nukem, which was a joke on how Duke Nukem Forever never came out. Technically, it still never has. It's interesting. The half of the box stayed with the tape. Bummer. There we go. Tells you what kind of graphics cards you want. A special offer if you hurry. I always know that I found a complete box when stuff like this, like specialized messages, are in it. It was on 4 discs. There we go. Nice looking disc too. I like things with a lot of contrast, and that's a lot of contrast. Yellow, blacks, and reds. One year, I'll try to find pictures at some point, but I made a Halloween pumpkin of the Serious Sam bomb. Pretty easy to do, right? Nothing hard about that. But it looked cool as shit. Big serious guns. How you doing, Bardsnag? Bardsnag. Bardsnag or Bardsnag? Both are pretty great. And welcome in. I really appreciate that Twitch chat lets you know when it's the first time that somebody puts in a message. That's one of my favorite added features. Okay, today's game. We're continuing with Spy Timber. Today we're going to look at the PlayStation version of Nightfire. 1 second. Which is very different than the PC version of Nightfire. I have a sealed big box of that we're going to take a look at tomorrow. I've played this on PC before, and I love it. But the PC version, I think, is in a totally different engine. And they cut all of the automobile sections. And possibly an entire level or two that weren't automobile. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know how far. Your choice, Spartan. There you go. He knows. Bard knows. Yeah, because I have the whole tattoo. And the motto. I don't know how far we're going to get in this today. Back in 15. Enjoy your break, Dragon Gem. My plan for today is to play an hour or two, you know, like we do. I. How do you make hearts? How do you make hearts with your hand? I don't... Like this? There you go. Is that a heart? That's not like a racist symbol, is it? That Captain Peel card? Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much. I love you, brother. I am laughing my ever-loving ass off that you gifted a sub to your bot. I hope your bot uses those emotes well. Uh-huh. I saw L-Cars go by. I know I did. Yeah, L-Cars AI went by here. You better put up some macros for when you come back. Everybody that just got gifted subs. I'll just read the list here real quick. Oh, Gaiden Soldier. I miss him. Gaiden Soldier he's not really on Twitch anymore, but he was the best man in my wedding back in 2012. 404 HD is a beautiful name. Terminal 3D. Shell November 18. Chaotic Elise, who's fucking awesome. That's game. Tobias, who is the founder of my team in the OTL. Ronkley, who is the creator of the Overload Teams League. EM1 Zach, who is fucking awesome, and they just killed it on their Kickstarter for E1M1 magazine, the premier first-person shooter magazine on Kickstarter today. It just closed down. Awful McBad, ABCMN users, who's awesome. Commander Chaco. Wifey Streaming Falcon, who I assume is the wife of Streaming Falcon. Chester Mammoth, one of my mods. L-Cars, who's the bot for Captain Peel cards. Who is Anubis, another awesome streamer. Itsy Nibbles, adorable. Puddles, who's also in the OTL. Just a Bit Ginger, one of the few people I talked to from the Serious Sam group, unironically. And the Naked Ape 54. Thank you so much, Captain Peel card. I hope you guys enjoy your your emotes and ad-free viewing. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna unseal this and fire this up. I haven't decided where I'm gonna play it. I think it's set up on the modern computer, but we could play it in Windows 98. I will see where it runs better and with less issues. Okay, but today we're doing this one. There is a black and white manual in here. Probably don't need much from it. I remember the controls to this being really straightforward. I like how they give you an access code, like you're going to get something special out of it. I was collecting these at one point. Long ago. See you in October. Captain Peel card, enjoy your break, and I hope it's good for you. And find some awesome food to eat. If you go on vacation, you gotta eat awesome food. That's the fucking rules. Right, Seek? Who's AFK, but I know he's agreeing with me. It's always irritating, like, when they start to release something in a set like this, and then they just change the way the set looks about halfway through, and you don't have a complete set. Like, they put out most of the movies, up until Die Another Day. And that one was in a different case. It drives me up a wall. Alright, let's do this. It's time for the PS2. "37 minutes. I started 7 minutes late, so we're 30 minutes in. I think I'm making good time today." Hit that reset button. Get that fan blowing on me. I'm excited about this. When I played this back in like 2003 when it came out, I loved it on PC. It also has an amazing theme song. Like, it's kind of weird and, you know, sporadic, but you'll see. I love it. I love it. Oh, I remember you from that. Well, I'm glad you're finally here. Finally. Probably not the right word to use it. I'm glad you made it. Alright, you guys ready for this? I think I'm going to crank the volume on this one. Because I absolutely love this theme here.
Don't love me quietly. Do it with intensity.
See what I mean? It's just like this sweet, like, you've got 8 genres in one song. Alright. What are code names? Access options and create your save game profile. Interesting. A custom profile. Gotta run an errand, be back within the hour. Sounds good. I think for this one, we're gonna play on easy. Let's just hang on. Let me delete this and make a new one just so it doesn't. Create. Oh, there is no delete. Okay, we'll just make a new one. We'll just make it Bond. I am using, for this, I'm using a StarTech HD Cap 2. Yeah. We were having issues with the whatchamacallit, the interlacing. And with the options turned on, it makes the color red jump, which is unfortunate. I don't really have a way around it. Like if I go into configure video, I can stop that. But you can see the girl dancing around in the background. That it just isn't quite right. So I kind of have limited options on that. It's the only thing I have to do this particular console. It's also the thing that I use to capture Windows 98. Alright, so here we go. Turn and strafe. We don't want that. We want turn and look. Move and strafe. Fire. Aim. Next weapon. Reload action. It looks like the fire buttons stay the same no matter where you go. They're always on the bumper. Alright, so classic Bond. Nightfire. Well, crouch is in a weird place. Reload action. Jump. It's a weird place to put crouch, ain't it? Vision mode. Alt fire. Oh, hang on. What we got here? Turn, look, crouch, jump. Alt fire, manual aim, reload action. That one seems alright. Look into a retro think 5X Pro. Shoot me $20. Whoops. Tell you what, would you send me a link to one? And I'll look at it after the stream. Just whisper me in Twitch. And I'll take a peek at that after the stream. I think we're gonna go with Goldfinger here. Turn looks in the right place for a modern. And move straight. All good. Vision mode, that should be fine. I'd love to have crouch on the circle, but you know, get what we can. Alright, let's go. Controller setup, driving controls are gonna have their own controls. Jesus. Secrets unlocked, enter secret codes. Oh boy. Audio visual options. Huh. The screen adjust, probably don't need that. Die Another Day trailer? What a weird place to put that. What a weird place to put that. Save code name. Accept any changes you've made. Oh, so you're... Oh, that's cool. So your settings are locked to your profile. That's awesome. Appreciate it. We're gonna go with the easiest one here. We're gonna play the PC version on Agent starting tomorrow, and I'm gonna play the PC version of this Tuesdays and Thursdays. Can't stay kiddos watching behind me, and this is a bit of an adultish game. Sounds good. Sounds good. Coffee cup. Glad you stopped in. I hope you're having a great day. Let's say hi to the wife for me. Say hi to Inapro. Paris Prelude? You know, why would you start on the second level? Anyways, prevent a rogue faction from putting the... Oh! So this is where the game begins. This is like an exclusive chapter. Yeah, this is the exclusive chapter to the PS2 version. Let's do it. I mean, we have to do that, right? No, I'm doing the other Nightfire on PC. Wait, did I mistitle the game? No, it's Nightfire. Yeah. I'm never touching Rogue Agent again. I didn't like that. So, I was mentioning it earlier, but... this game has extra levels and car things that the PC version doesn't have.
Get me closer to the road.
You must protect the French intelligence agent.
Let me switch that back on. Okay, that should be smoother now. Oh, it's still... Well, that's probably anti-aliasing. Okay. Dragon Gem's cheating! Surprising no one! Okay. Where was reload?
Hold position here. Head over those buildings. We'll cut them off.
Yeah, but the bob on red is far less nauseating than watching textures like rip into these things. The Wilhelm scream. That was perfect. How are the volumes, by the way? I know I turned it up a little bit. Should I just leave it where it's at or turn it down a tad? Shoot the cable. Shoot the cable. This cable. Oh. The volume. He just got Rocket Leagued. She did. Looks like we have to start over now. Come on. That's what you get for streaming.
007, you must protect the French intelligence agent.
I feel like a snipe. Well, y'all don't need to see that. Dragon Gym, so I heard you hate lines. I heard you hate deinterlacing. I have a VHS.
Hold position here. Head
Oh
over
my
those
God.
buildings. We'll cut them off.
Tough. You fixed raids for repairs and calibration. Alright, alright. We gotta get this. Fuck! So I lined up and I pulled the trigger. It just wasn't fast enough. Alright. Alright.
Get me closer to the road.
Starting to see why this got left out of the PC release. If you know what I
You
mean.
must protect the French intelligence agent.
Okay, got one more. I like the glare added from the streetlights. It's not bad looking at all. It's not bad looking. Aiming is hard though.
Hold position here.
I don't know if it's my controller or just the, you know, the PlayStation 2 analog in general.
Head over those buildings. We'll
You
cut
just
them
don't
off.
have much time. You don't have much time. God damn it. Oh, we got it. Now it's time to fail it just after this. Oh. Oh! Maybe we got a checkpoint here.
Can I offer you a lift?
It's a good thing nobody in the Bond universe wears seatbelts. There's the Aston Martin.
Almost there, 007.
This guy's steering with a keyboard.
The stolen device is in that truck. If we hurry, we can still catch it. By the way, who are you?
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Smokescreen online.
Okay, so here's forward. There's rockets. Darn it, got the name wrong. We know, right?
The bomb is on board that truck. Look out!
Oh! Oh, damn it. Alright. What? Can't get through that? Now I... Oh, boy. We're off to a good start here.
Up ahead.
Q-Wedge online. You must intercept the truck before it reaches its target.
I feel like the truck is rubber banding pretty good.
That bridge is your best chance, 007. Use your turbo booster.
How?
Turbo boost
How do I do
online.
that? We gotta look at controls. Turbo booster. Gadget is L1. Okay. So I guess I gotta hit L1. I like Pierce Brosnan and Remington Steele way better than I liked him as Bond. Fair. You know, I've never seen Remington Steele. I've heard good things, though. Oh, it won't let me shoot missiles. What the hell?
EMP online.
Got him. That's because you're not old? I mean, I don't think that's accurate. I mean, not because I'm not old. Most of the movies I enjoy are from the 70s and
Happy
60s.
New Year, James.
Happy New Year indeed, Dominique.
But we just skipped right into an anniversary. Do it again next year? Congratulations, you won a silver medal. We're not going to look at stats. We're going to save the game and move on to the actual game. MP skin Jaws. Reward card dominant. What is a what's a reward card? Rewards. What does a card do? It doesn't. That Jaws looks rough. I'm collectible. Pretty good, GG. Like the Witcher cards? Maybe.
Good evening, 007. A redesigned piece of missile guidance hardware intended for the orbiting U.S. space weapons platform has been stolen. NATO has advised that recovery is critical. Should an unfriendly power reverse engineer this device, the platform's global defense capabilities would be severely compromised. Recent intelligence implicates Raphael Drake in the theft. Hard to believe, as Drake is a respected green industrialist whose Phoenix International dismantles obsolete atomic reactors and decommissions nuclear arsenals. An Allied agent planted in Drake's organization reports that Alexander Mayhew, a British expatriate who heads Phoenix's Japanese branch, is en route to Drake's castle in Austria. The stolen guidance device will change hands tonight during a formal gathering at the castle.
I like the Wolfenstein feeling of this particular level.
Drake's security teams are hardened men. As a double-O agent, you may have to answer aggression with aggression. Good luck, Bond.
You can, oh, you can do this all in stealth? Nice. We'll give it a shot. This Dracula-looking guy here, so many games from 2003 had that. Like, Blood Rain had Keegan. We just played something else that had a face like that. There was just this, like, bad guy goatee archetype in the early 2000s that, that was the thing. Weirdly not a silenced gun. There's jump. There's crouch. Alt fire puts on the silencer. That's good. That's good. They go to you with a punchable face. Okay, so there's aiming. So you can do fine-tuned aiming like GoldenEye in this. That was a mistake. Oh god. It just makes it worse. Alright, I don't think this is the same game engine as the PC version. But I can't actually back that up with anything. So we do have the option of sneaking into that truck, I think, fast enough. But we weren't. We're exploring. So, what was used again? Okay, cool. Oh. I appreciate it doesn't spring, and you can just use it. You already noticed that Bond doesn't care about trigger safety? I know, it's game over now. Ooh, a winter covert sniper rifle, please. How do I switch weapons? That's reload. Alt fire just does that. Oh, was it D-pad? There we go. You're nice. That's nice. Okay. Not helpful. Good evening, Mr. Bond. Hey, Tony, thank you so much for the sub. 7 months, man. Alright, here we go. Lining it up. Yes. And now he's invisible, because he fell in snow. Okay. Buttons, damn it, buttons. Got 3 shots left here. These are beautiful guns. Like the white on black, the white on like black metal is just, that's fire. Is there a way up into these? So I think there you had the possibility of sneaking into the truck, which we didn't do. Am I leaving footprints? No, but they are. That's cool. And I feel like there was like a grappling hook option maybe on the power line? I don't know, there was something. Another cool thing that this game does is like there's certain Bond moves, at least the PC version had it, where like if you like, I remember specifically there was like an Asian inspired level in a guy's house. The music, yeah, the music in Nightfire is my favorite. By a long shot. Like, if there was, like, a spot where, like, you could, like, jump over, like, a stack of lumber while shooting somebody in the air and you'd be awarded a Bond move. Like, there's a couple of them hidden in a level, in each level. Actually, let me see if I can find that in the manual real quick. Because that might only be on the PC version. Bond in action. There is a grapple. Yeah. Yeah, there is a grapple that you can use. Paris Prelude walkthrough. Machine guns, explosives. Bomb behind the gadgets. Multiplayer, scenario option. Guess there's bots here. That's cool. Saving and loading. It doesn't say anything about bond moves here. Weird. It doesn't say anything about the scoring system. Well, maybe we still can't go in the truck. Two shots left. Come on, inch over. I had a feeling, but I wasn't fast enough. This game in general is kind of like it's like a collage or menagerie of all the other James Bond movies. So like you get a little bit like Moonraker at the ending, you get some of the jungle. You know, we're doing kind of like a an Ice Mountain castle, something like The Spy Who Loved Me. And it's just like, I don't know, just a big ball of different Bond stories. I don't know what these are actually good for. So which version did your friend play? Did he have the PlayStation or PC version? I'm trying to decide what I want to do here, because I could probably just go in another door or sneak around them and not deal with them. Is that the same truck? Okay, whatever. We are in Germany, aren't we? I didn't pay attention at all. I think there's two guys up here. Wonder if he has a gun. Just one guy? Don't trust it. Just follow him. Oh yeah, don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Alright, we'll go a different way. What? Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, I can't get back in there. Stealth failed. Now I gotta worry about these guys. Maybe they aren't coming. Oh, this gun is beautiful, though. Look at the gun! It's so pretty. Enjoy your lurk. I didn't think about it, but it's the most spy timber lurk ever. Spy Tender. Now there's a dating app that needs to exist. How about that? Spy Tender. Y'all can have that for free. I don't think there was a reason to be down here. Objectives. And find a way inside the party. Oh wait, here's a score. Okay, so there are 2 Bond moves that you can do here, but I don't know what they are. Your 00 bonus. I feel like one of these might be a secret door. Probably not these. What about you? Okay. Any other doors up here? It's just a place we didn't need to go, I guess. Wait, is there a door over there? There is. Stairs. So we definitely came through that one. Go up here, I guess. Because that looks closed. Come on. Shit. Did these guys? Yeah. Yeah, they did. First semi. Oh, there's a laser sight now. I don't know why semi turns on a laser. I'm fine with it, though. Okay, I did get him. Shit.
I'd give that dive a 3, actually.
VGA Cat! It's so good to see you, friend. How are you doing? I'm not gonna lie. This is an okay way to do a console shooter. I just wish the movement from center to right didn't jump so hard. I've been noticing that with several controllers on the PlayStation games, and I don't know what that's about. VGA Cat here is the partner and co-streamer of Phoenix. Of Nikki Phoenix, sorry. And more of the cat? We got 2 cats? Ah, Nightfire. Exactly. How did I get so lucky? I think that's supposed to be me. I think that's the room I'm in. I can't open lockers. Be back on camera soon. Pern's here too? What? So many awesome people today. Seeker, are you still around? I'm gonna do some shit. I'm gonna do a shout out or two real quick. Unless Seek's around, but I think he stepped away. Yeah, he left for an hour. Right. I'm gonna shout out Pern here, who is fucking awesome. Who recently did a marathon stream away from his computer. I saw that. Pern XXTV. Awesome dude, plays lots of retro, like old school RPGs. Not like the DOS kind, but like the Super Nintendo, that era. I'm gonna try to spell this right. Shout out Nikki Phoenix here. I don't know how to spell Phoenix, so this will be fun. Is it Nikki Phoenix 85? Am I making that up? I feel like this isn't right. I'm gonna figure it out quick. Cherry Onions here? Oh my god. Nikki Phoenix 80. I'm just gonna copy it. Make it easy on myself. There you go. Absolutely. My pleasure. Pern is my goof friend. The echo sounds. He's not the one shooting at me, is he? Hello? 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 Oh, wow, okay. Don't make me come over. I have to go over there. Walk into my bullets. There you go. Nice chopper. Hey, Havok and I are good friends. Cherry Onion, I hope you've been well. Sniper rounds. Nice. I feel like I can blow that up. Fuck it. Alright. Not wasting more ammo than that. Some doors down there. Danger. Highly flammable. There's armor in the chopper. Okay, so down in the bottom corner, in the bottom left, it looks like the outside blue is armor and the inside must be life, the gold. I think this area is just for that pickup. I don't see any other way out of it. Man, I don't know what happened. Like, I sneezed a minute ago and my sinuses are just like, come on, dude. Wait, I can jump. That was the floatiest jump ever. Did not like that sound. When I pick this up, I just want it to go like down, da 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 da, like Wolfenstein 3D. All right, so this. Oh, it's the doorway up here. Okay. I agree. Doesn't that gun look cool though, Pern? That white on black? I'm totally enamored with how beautiful the gun is. What's this? Let's go to the same place. No, it's a different thing. I think we came through this. Or we saw dudes holding balls elsewhere. Yeah, okay, that's just connected. Bond does not obey the laws of physics. Alright, we're back here again. I think we... okay. Not jumping down the well, but I want to. If I had a quick save button, I would. So we went up and through here. This is like that little guard shack or whatever it was. Oops. I'll try again. Like down here. Down here was an area. Video games obey the laws, but look at him float. Oh. What? Oh no. Oh no. Burst. Stun grenades. Didn't this where I jumped down originally? Did I just not? I am terrible at navigating, apparently. Ow. Oh damn, that last bullet. That last bullet hit hard. Is that a door? Yeah. It is, but not for me. I think they're aware of you. Stealth failed, yeah. I think this is the front door, though.
We've confirmed that Agent Nightshade and the deep cover operative will rendezvous with you in the castle library.
Never mind all the shooting and murder and whatnot. Stealth's fine. Enjoy your lurk, Pern. I was feeling really warm when I got out of the shower. I've had this fan blowing on me, but now I'm just like
007.
cold.
The guests won't take kindly to firearms. Keep them hidden to maintain a low profile.
What's up, chaps? Ladies? Other chaps who probably aren't going to let me walk by? Oh. But not Havok. He's doing the opposite of lurking. Oh, I'm about to lurk so hard.
Bond, head for the stairs. Drake's about to address his guests in the grand ballroom.
Good lord, that's a beefy man. Hello! Not me. Is this not the grand ballroom? Oh, now we are. Exactly. Exactly 007.
Thank you all for accepting my invitation this evening. Your generous gifts have ensured the success of our World Refugee Fund. Once again, my gratitude to all for making the journey here. And now, cocktails are waiting for you in the salon. I have business to attend to. Play the hostess, won't you, darling?
Not at all suspicious. It's fine. What is my current objective? Rendezvous with the undercover agent. Maintain the cover as a party guest. Don't kill everybody.
Library 007.
I just want that button to be used so bad, but it's crouch.
You'd better return to the parties.
Okay. Enjoy your lurk, VGA Cat. Glad you stopped by.
James.
You're the deep cover agent?
Oh, it's not as deep as it looks.
Oh, she was the French one from earlier, right? She was the French agent?
Sorry to interrupt your debriefing, 007. Agent Nightshade, CIA.
Wait.
Dominique Paradis, French intelligence.
Mayhew's arrived with the stolen guidance device.
There's more spies in this guy's library than in MI6.
Take this key. You won't get far without it. I better get back to the party before I am missed.
MI6 wants surveillance photos of that exchange.
Right. I'll create a distraction for you while you make your way to the conference room.
Is that dress standard company issue, Nightshade?
Don't get any ideas, 007. It's armored in all the right places.
What does that mean? Chat? The fuck does that mean?
Bond, don't let Drake's men get in your way. Use whatever means necessary to get to that meeting.
All right, pro criminal tip. If you're going to have a secret exchange, don't invite several hundred people to your house when you do it. That's how spies get in. And ants. Don't want spies, do you? Spy on secret meeting. It's my specialty this month. Oh. I mean, or this. What was that, a Calhoun? Calhoun? Oh. Buying. I was just guessing at where to go. You leave bodies behind you like breadcrumbs in case you get lost. That way you know how to get back.
Here it is, Mr. Drake. The missile guidance module we stole from the Americans. I trust this effort brings us one step closer to globalization. You've saved our technicians considerable time, Mayhew. Can we accelerate the other Nightfire elements as well?
Absolutely, sir. We're well underway training assault teams for the...
Get your hands off me!
We caught her in the hallway, sir.
I was looking for the powder room.
Is lockpicks and the 9mm?
Hey, it's a tough neighborhood.
If this security breach leads back to Japan, it's your head, Mayhew. Secure this in the safe room. I doubt she's alone. Lock the castle down. Now! And take this woman to the cable car station. I don't want her interrogation to upset the guests.
Interrogation? What kind of party is this, anyway?
Oh, retrieve the guidance chip. Dun, 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 dun. Pop. Oh! I did not check my doors and corners. Wait, can I go through here? Oh, bye. Ooh. Jump. That's a Bond move right there. Okay, got it. Silence. Sure. Ow. This game is fun. Like, legitimately, this game is fun. I want to get through that, though. What do you do? God, oh, okay, that's too far. That's too far. Hello? Gotcha. Gotcha. Ow. I don't know what they want me to do here. It says access control panel, right? But all I can do is like open and close it. You guys have any thoughts? I feel like I need a tool. Wait, hold on. Mike? Oh! That's how I can take pictures. Okay. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. I was hopeful there. He says, nope, no idea. Thanks, Matt. Hint. You put the tutorial on the wrong side of the door. GG, devs. GG.
Those hinges look like they could melt pretty easily. Test out my laser on them, would you, 007?
Unbelievable. Oh, on the here we go. Holy water has salt in it. I feel like I knew that, actually, Pern. Huh. That's interesting, though. Ow! Shit. A sentinel. That was a sentinel. Oh. Guided. Alright. Alright. Yeah. What is this image supposed to be? Is that a guy flying out of an explosion? Is it Oddjob's hat? What is that? Because evil does not like water? I mean, yeah. The Ring of Salt? Salt for some reason. That's a bird on... It's a phoenix. Oh my god. That's not, like, the pigeon dub for Mission Impossible 2, is it? The one that John Woo has to put in every movie? Flying by an explosion in the bunker at the end? You know, because you guys have memorized that movie as much as I have, of course. You're like a normal, rational human being. That's a pigeon. Pigeon and doves are more closely related than anything else. Oh my god, y'all. Alright, hang on. Last night, my cat started losing it in the kitchen. So, you know, I stopped what I was doing and ran out there. And I looked and I was like, how the hell did my dog get outside? He's supposed to be in his kennel. It was not my dog. It was an actual raccoon the same size as my dog, who was at the back door, I shit you not, this is what it looked like to me, asking permission to eat grapes off of the vine. Let me share, because it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. He, like, was standing there and just started gesturing at the door, at the grapes. I don't have an image of that, but holy shit. Hey, Daily Dana. Let me pull this up real quick, because oh my god, this was just, he was so cute. He was the softest looking thing I have ever seen. That ain't what I want. Oh, here you go. Okay, you ready? So this guy was just at the door last night here. Very, very pretty raccoon. He just like stood there for a while, and I just looked at him and I was like, "Go eat grapes," and he did go eat grapes. Like seriously though, he does look like a dog. got the eye patches and everything. See. But he just, yeah, there you go. That's games. Thanks for the follow. Look at this cute guy. Oh my god. Such a beautiful animal. So this is our back patio at our back door. We've got, grapes growing here. Which we have to keep our dog out of. Look at his little fingers. Oh man, I love animals. Animals are so cool. But yeah, that's what that happened last night. As we saw, somebody had like eaten a bunch of grapes, and they're all slip skin grapes. So like all the skins were just laying around. Like he just put it in his mouth and pulled out off the skin. That was so good. Get my chat back here. The Grapes of Wrath. Oh, it should never be the same. We're the one from the Great Outdoors. I don't know that one. Took your grapes. The Freddy Krueger claws, you never want to mess. Yeah, no, I mean, he came up so close to the door that I was just like, well, I mean, it is night. Because usually, if a wild animal like that comes up to people, don't do it. Yeah, Trash Panda, don't do it. Because that's like, that's rabies seeking out a new host. John Candy comedy from the 80s. Nice. Hey, Slim Fat. Welcome in. Daily Dana, it's great to see you. But come pet me, I won't bite. Yeah, that raccoon would have probably fucked me up. He just, I don't know. I was like, why do you want inside? Is it the fact that dog food's like right on the other side of this door? And the cat was just like, and like clawing at the glass, making this awful chalkboard noise. My cat doesn't know what's good for her. And she's so brave on the other side of glass. Just destroys our home. Like she just hasn't had her ass kicked good yet. She never learned that lesson, and she is being an absolute terror to our puppy. It's kind of awful. What was I even doing here? Oh yeah, stealth. Nobody knows I'm here. Alright, so we jumped off of the thing. The exchange was here. We gotta figure out where everybody went. Or no. Okay, you're locked. We're looking for... Escape with Zoe on the gondola. Wait, was Zoe the French? Or the MI6 agent? Wait, we did this. Where do you want me to go? I came in here. I got the gun. So we were on this thing, right? This should be the way out. They're mean, yeah. Alright, I guess we gotta go back the way we came. This game has weird dead ends. Weird dead ends. Oh! Got it. Got it. So we got the thing, now we can go back down. Alright. We're good. Probably. Go in this door. I respect this game for making one burst enough to kill anybody that doesn't have red eyes, I guess. Okay. Why did I just do that? Is he up here? Where am I getting shot from? Oh! Cobra Commanda, I meant to send you a message, and I totally forgot to do it to make sure you stop by today. And I'm glad that you did, because guess what? There it is. Shrivel your black soul. A message. I don't even think you, yeah, you must be psychic. I don't even think, I told you I ordered it. You totally missed the notification that popped up on your stream a couple weeks ago. So I just never said anything. It didn't notify you, yeah. No, it's a beautiful shirt. Beautiful, beautiful shirt. You guys did good work. Like, it's just got, like, all the good pixel, right? Off the side and everything. I love it. I love it. Thought nobody liked your shirts? Oh, hell. Need one now. No, it's great. It's great. I'm glad you popped in, because I reminded myself, and I reminded myself, and then I got out of the shower and forgot to send you a message. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Why be sorry? It's fine. Surprise anyways. They're more fun. How are you doing today? If you guys aren't following Cobra Commando, I don't think I have a mod here, but I'll throw you a shout out. Cobra Commando is about to take over Twitch. She's just about to take over Twitch. It's gonna be amazing.
Come on, let's get out of here.
A nice romantic ride out of an exploding castle. Let's go. Oh. Oh, I think I got it. How do you... Oh. Okay. You're quicker than I am. Well, thank you. Oh, Matt Glad's here. Right, you're here. Right.
You're mine.
I remember him from the library. Okay. I have a rocket launcher, so I hope he shoots out the windows so that I can fire it not inside the car. I'm gonna take her cue and duck, though. Oh, she shoots out the windows. Perfect. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, can I climb up out here? No. This is a mistake. I can feel it. Absolutely! My pleasure. That's what I do. I spend like 30 or 40% of my payouts on other streamers' shirts. Oh. Oh, that kind of guided! Get up! How the projectile fucking slowed down. Oh! Oh, you didn't have to go and do that, but thank you. More of the cat and Syntonics. Thank you so much. Oh, you absolutely should, Dragon Gym. I would buy that in a heartbeat. For anybody that is looking for a place to sell things, I highly recommend TeePublic. Their t-shirts are so incredibly comfortable compared to something like Merch Labs or Merch Labs, Streamlabs, Merch Labs. Their fabric they use is so incredibly soft, and their sizes fit well, and they don't shrink much. Not like the heavier weight cotton stuff, but also if you throw stuff up on TeePublic, well, if you do that one, I have a referral code that I'll be happy to share. Like, you don't get a ton of money out of it, but it's, it's merch out in the public, right? I kind of figure for me, that's, the important part. But any design you throw up can also be, a water bottle, a t-shirt, a mask, Actually, fucking love the masks. The masks they have actually have like a place to put, you know, medical grade stuff inside, so it's a covering as well. What else do I have around the office? Just a bunch of stuff. Like you can do buttons, baby onesies. I gave a bunch of my merch, baby clothing, to Jetter Gaming, when he had his first kid here a couple weeks ago, which is awesome. You got to grow into it. It's like, you know, 3-month and 6-month sizes or something like that. So it's gonna be a couple minutes, but I'm hyped about that. But TeePublic's fucking awesome. If you're looking for a place, Streamlabs makes it easy and all in one place, and that's fine too. But yeah, if you got merch, I'll buy it. Whoa! He gonna crash into the gondola. There it is.
I thought you'd never ask. Nice landing, James. Why do you always seem to end up on top?
A lower center of gravity?
This guy's like hanging out the side of a crashing helicopter, still shooting a revolver at him. Silver medal. I don't know what the cards are for. Alpine Escape, let's go. One good turn deserves another. Pretty much always, yeah. Yep. Please, can we take that one? And set the rest on fire?
That one's a nasty bit of business, isn't it? Perfect. You drive, I'll shoot. Hurry, Zoe. We haven't much time.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. No, I think masks are gonna stick around for a lot of people for a while. It's gonna be a couple years. I mean, our world changed significantly. It's not gonna go back. Not exactly. You know, the mean person inside of me is just like, good. Everybody that won't wear a mask, they'll just get sick and won't be here anymore. But yeah, that's not reality, and that's also not nice. But I do get tired of I get tired of going to a store because I have to go to a store, right? Not necessarily because I want to be there, and watching fucking adult white men throw absolute temper tantrums all the way around the store because they, you know, like in Rite Aid, because they've been asked if they're there for a vaccination, and just oh god, it was disgusting. I kind of wish I recorded it. But, you know, people not wearing masks, and like they're also the ones that are like not obeying distance, so they're getting in your face and breathing down your neck like when you're waiting at a restaurant. It's just it's so upsetting to me. There's someone wearing a mask on the train in the Matrix trailer. Well, we're seeing we're seeing weird movies too. There's a movie with Tom Jane in it called The Warning. And I was looking at the trailer and I see like a bunch of actors and actresses in like a different movie, like interacting with each other and doing their scenes. And like he's off somewhere else in an astronaut suit. And I don't know how it's related. Like the trailer does not explain. But you're starting to see like the bigger stars are like, I don't want to get sick. How can I be, you know, part of this movie, but not be around other people who might be sick? Like I'm really anxious to see what Mission Impossible is going to be like. Because Tom Cruise did not tolerate people not wearing masks. So what are the scenes going to be like? Are people going to be like 6 foot distance? Or is it just going to be so much action where it's like him versus the environment now? I know that was going to space at some point, wasn't it? Wasn't Mission Impossible 7 supposed to be in space? I know that filming wrapped. And I remember Russia was trying to race Tom Cruise to space to film a movie there first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where vaccines weren't a thing yet. And the vaccine is not, it's not, a cure, right? Or not a cure. It doesn't stop you from getting sick exactly. The variants, you can still get sick. You just won't end up hospitalized. That's like 99% from every number I've looked at. But the vaccine, by all the data, seems to tremendously cut your chances of being hospitalized. Which, honestly, fucking great. Good. Anyways, enough back stuff. So, let's shoot people with, hello. Alright. How do I go for? Oh, she's trying to start it.
We've got to get going.
Almost got it. You worry about those guards.
Oh, there's physics on the car. Oh, shit, I didn't even realize. I am running out of ammo. I mean, it's gonna be a while, but... Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, no.
We're out here.
I'm gonna kill people with bullets, yeah. Preventative. Yeah, 95 is huge. Thank God I don't have to steer. And thank God the game wasn't like, oh, I'm not going to let a woman drive. It's good for them. Hey, Dutchy Raider, how you doing? It has been ages. Holy shit. This place looks slippery. Picked up armor. How you figure that?
Behind us, James.
Alright, I'm going. I hope things are well for you, Dutchy. It's been so long. I try to catch your streams whenever I can. It seems like you've been on a little bit of a break for a bit. Or am I just totally missing everything? Wait, did she say ahead?
Up ahead, James.
Well, she did now.
Punch it, Zoe.
Let's play check-in. We got this. Bye. What? He just left.
On the left.
Did I get him?
Behind us, James.
Oh, yeah. After some of the previous James Bond games, I'm just endlessly impressed at how this one has, like, vehicle physics. Probably Havok engine. Oh, there's more ammo. You've been on work break. Working on a campsite not close to home and only free one day. Nah, okay. That makes sense. I'm gonna open that up tomorrow, Wolfie. Sorry, I'm Wolfie. Dutchy. Yeah. So I found a big box that's sealed. And I have. That's the only version I've played. But tomorrow I'm going to open this up so, do a little comparative thing. And then Tuesday and Thursday nights, I'm going to be playing this thing completely through. But I've never played this version of the game, and it's very different. I had to scratch my nose and accidentally popped a nice clean big box into the desk. I'm starting to wonder now, though, if I should try to complete this version. I'm wondering if I should try to complete the PlayStation 2 version. I know, like, streamers don't ever go to how long to beat. It's a lie. Like, add 8 times to whatever they say if you're trying to stream a game. 10 if you're me. How long to beat? Let's look. I think the PC version is significantly shorter because it's so much cut content. This says, like, main story, 6.5 hours. Not terrible. Not terrible. Somebody claims to have done it in co-op. Whatever that means. Yeah, see, these aren't the same games. And over here on PC Gaming Wiki, or on How Long to Beat, they're all pulled together, so it doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, like this could be the PC version, and like that number could be for the PlayStation 2. Oh, wait, platform. What? You telling me that the PlayStation version is shorter? Dutchie, how different are they? This shocks me. By like a full hour, too. Hour and a half? Different. Okay. Alright, chat. Okay. 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 Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow the plan... Let's look at the schedule. Stream is not ending, ignore that. Alright, Nightfire, everything or nothing. Okay. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna play Agent Under Fire. Tomorrow night we're gonna play Nightfire PS2. We hit Thursday, we're gonna open up the Nightfire Big Box and then play that evening. And then I'm just gonna remove Legends from next Tuesday before I leave. And we'll leave that there if we need to play more Nightfire PC. How about that? Let's do that. Cool. Because I want to see how different they both are. So it's probably easy to rush through the PS2 exclusive content. I think we just played that. I don't know how much more there could be. Yeah. 100% is considerably long. I don't know. I'm assuming that is replaying levels over and over again. We're not going to do that. You know, for these scores and here, these things. Not, I'm assuming that's what that score is. Not going to do that. Okay.
They're closing the gate.
Okay. Was I supposed to... I got so focused on that guy. But I hit this button here. That button there. Kill everybody? How about we kill everybody? Anyone else wants some? Come and get it.
Can you blast it?
45 hours is... Oh, thanks. It's a cool vehicle, though.
in for a bumpy ride.
Yes. Good thing there was armor sitting there. Going in!
Sorry, we forgot to make a reservation.
Phew. Looks
Now
like
we're talking. This is great.
Not over yet. Back into the woods.
You know, because you tapped the tree.
James, in front of us.
Go left.
Why is this helicopter helping us? Is their aim that bad? Oh yeah, did I forget to clear it out? Oh, that's why Pern was talking about holy water. That seems totally reasonable. Just park. Alright, straight up, this is the most James Bond game I've played this month.
Where exactly is here, James?
Not far from my rendezvous point.
Yeah, Goofy Goober. How you doing, Loyal? It's good to see you. Ta-da. Your military snowmobile? MP scenario assassination. These scenarios, I think, is what 100% completion was about. I think there is co-op stuff in this game. Relax on your day off. Got my back cracked, which is fun. Gotcha. Alright, what do we got here? Good lord. Tell you what, y'all give me a split second here and we'll play another level. I gotta run to the restroom. Message the person, we'll see what they say. Awesome, I'm excited, because I definitely want that blue heart on a shirt. Whether it's like, you know, huge on the shirt or if it's like, you know, like a pocket design. I kind of like those two. Havok's got poop. Havok's got pee. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got I should probably put like some low key music on that scene. Cocoa Cow, chocolate milk stout, Sun River Brewing Company, is that here? 7%, 28 IBUs. Sun River, Oregon, there you go. It's a good beer. It's actually a very, very good beer. So I'm gonna play a couple more levels. I think my wife was gonna finish up work in half an hour and run to the store real quick, and we're gonna go spend the evening. Are you of age? No. Of course I am. Whatever of age it needs to be, that's me. That's where I am. Something. I lost what I was saying there. Enemies vanquished. Oh, Vanquished was the name of this car. If I remember that correctly. But yeah, my wife and I are going to spend an evening out in the garden. Maybe have a fire in our pit. Have to look and see what the city says is if it's still banned. But we've been watering the shit out of our backyard. The desert out in the front. It's terrible.
Was this guy here the whole night?
Perhaps, but you look like you needed the rest.
I don't recall getting much rest at all, James.
What a beautiful scene. Hey, Seek, welcome back. This is a good game.
We're in transit to the extraction point. We'll meet you there. Do hurry.
Boop.
007, the local authorities are not to be harmed. Use your non-lethal weapons as a deterrent.
Deterrent. What are my non-lethal weapons? What are my non-lethal weapons?
Smoke screen online.
Is this an authority? How do I? No. God damn it. Oh, not good. Excuse me. Beep beep. Zoom. Oh, it's through here. I see it now. Oh, sweet. You can go. I don't know how to activate the special. Gadgets L1. Okay, there it is. Okay. Doesn't do much of anything. Good lord.
Careful, 007. The local authorities mustn't be engaged.
We do.
Bond, your license to kill does not include the civilian population.
But it auto-aimed. Damn it, M.
007, the local authorities are not to be harmed.
Who are these guys on the
Use your
skis?
non-lethal weapons as a deterrent.
Who are the guys on the skis?
Online.
Ooh, Bond move. Are these cops? They're shooting at me. What am I supposed to do? They're not behind me. I can't use smoke there. I don't understand. I'm gonna go this way, though. Woo. Another Bond move. prioritizes neutrals over enemies. Sounds like hell. Okay, that's the
Careful,
Hello?
007. The local authorities mustn't be engaged.
Oh, we should have gone down. Okay. We'll get it. We'll get there. Now I can itch my nose.
007, the local authorities are not to be harmed. Use your non-lethal weapons as a deterrent.
Smoke screen online.
Get a little bit better each time, yeah? This is when I smack into the house. Oh shit! Who fucking cleared that? Oh no. The fish and mailed I see. Hey, how you doing, DC? Woo! Except for the cops, this is pretty fun. You're all doing dokie dokie? Yo. We gotta make a turn at that checkpoint. Right here. Whee! Okay. Got a bomb move. I wanted that body armor. This is wonderful. Ooh. Ooh, hard landing. Hard landing. Need for Speed 3! How you doing, Jay? It's good to see you, buddy. Oh, this is fun. That's not fun. Post-work, relax. Beautiful. Glad to hear it. Jay, have you ever played this one? Apparently the PlayStation 2 and the PC version are way more different than I thought. Like, I knew they removed all the driving segments, but...
Almost there, 007.
I think I'm gonna play through both of them. This one's fun as hell. Why, have some smoke midair. It's fine.
Nice of you to join us, 007. Good heavens, what's that?
You're the tech guy, you tell me. It looks like a helicopter.
007, you must eliminate those helicopters if we are to make a safe extraction.
Hey, get rid of my machine gun. How do I get my missiles back? Picked up missiles. Missiles, 10. Okay. Not him. Boop, 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 boop. It's fine. Ah, I need more missiles. You landed a car on its... I know, right? But where do I find the missiles? Don't turn so sharply. Will these guys drop missiles if I shoot at them? Where is this thing? Where are you? Come here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There he is. Is that missile? That's box. Damn it.
Hurry, 007. We must leave.
Oh shit, time. There's another one. Did I get him? Where do I go? How do I leave? Are the helicopters dead? I have so many questions and I don't want to restart the level. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That's probably not it, huh? Did I kill the helicopter? Rendezvous with Q. At the extraction point, avoid civilian casualties, dispatch all enemies. Come here. Come here. This is not great. Come on!
Clearly, 007, we warned you that time was of the essence. Our position has been compromised.
Please, not the entire level. Anything but the entire level. Well, I'm saving missiles. I'll tell you that for free.
007, the local authorities are not to be harmed. Use your non-lethal weapons as a deterrent.
Smoke screen online.
We know not to waste missiles now. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Almost cleared it. Still got the bond move. That. Well, he's not. If he doesn't have a gunner, he can't hurt me, so good. We'll just leave him be and we'll go this way. Holy shit. No, 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 no. Get back up, get back up. What are you doing? Oh, fuck. Okay. We're good? Oh, no. I didn't have enough speed for the cutscene. Oh, no.
.007, the local authorities are not to be harmed. Use your non-lethal weapons as a deterrent.
Smoke screen online.
Oh! Sorry. Sorry. Okay. There it is. There it is. That shouldn't excite me nearly as much as it does, but it does. So. Oh no. Oh no. Y'all saw that? That damn bad guy's car hit the cop car. And I got a warning. I don't want to use that many missiles. Alright. So hopefully that car won't derail me. When I do this. Oh, one minute, one minute. Here we go. Oh no. Okay, we're good. I forgot how soon that was. Alright, I'm not gonna fight any of these guys. We are saving. Well, okay, we got this one. Right. Oh no. That was close. Ooh! We're almost there. We got 14 missiles. Ain't fucking with those.
Almost there, 007.
Oh shit. Oh, we're good. Get back on. Get back in. Okay. Get the missiles. Great.
Nice of you to join us, 007.
There's more missiles there.
Good heavens,
I'm gonna leave now.
what's that?
We got this. Aim up.
007, you must eliminate those helicopters if we are to make a safe extraction.
I think I got one. Two, four. Okay, 2 shots does it. Give me another helicopter. There were 3 helicopters, right? There it is, there it is. Gotcha, loser. Yes. We did it. We did it. Wait, is that gonna... That is not gonna land on ice.
007.
Okay. Gold medal. That's what happens when you practice, ladies and gentlemen. And other. Hell yeah. Yes, Bond wins medals now. Double cross. Oh, their music in this is great. Is this like the Spy Olympics? I like Spy Olympics. That's funny, actually.
Bond, MI6 has been contacted by Alexander Mayhew, Raphael Drake's chief of Asian operations. Mayhew fears that Drake intends to kill him, holding him responsible for their little setback in Austria. In exchange for our
Wasn't he the
Mayhew
giant
will deliver
the giant dark guy
Drake's
that
master plan, codenamed
tried to
Nightfire, a scheme
fly a
that
helicopter
Mayhew
into the
insists threatens
gondola?
global security?
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Mayhew-san is expecting you.
Mayhew has one demand: to be brought in by James Bond himself. Our informant awaits you at his Japanese estate.
No.
Good luck, 007.
Wrong guy. That was the guy with the brief. This guy. There we go. Life is hard when you're scared of everything.
Ah, Mr. Bond, at last. This is Kiko Hayashi, my bodyguard. I assure you, she's quite skilled.
No doubt.
Okay.
The Nightfire data, maybe.
We weren't expecting other guests. Please, stay with Alex.
It's Drake. Quick! We must get to the security bunker.
Oh, hello! Neo. Nice. This Asian-inspired bit of Bond theme here, I love it. I remember being really impressed with this. This was like the level I remembered the most from the PC version. I love this style of like Asian architecture, and I just dig it. I dig it.
I'm not going anywhere till you check the hallway.
Hello! I didn't mean to switch weapons there. Actually makes me mad that I did.
To the right. Down the hallway.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I wonder. Because they're all rice paper. Why not? Hello? Hello? No, seriously, where the fuck? Oh.
This way.
Nice.
We're close to the bunker now.
The guy you sent to protect in a bond, anything, never survives. Or a spy, anything. Hello? Where do I... Is there not a thing up here? Oh. Down here. Got it. Wonder, I haven't seen a bot who shall not be named. I haven't seen the bot who should not be named. In anyone's chat today, I wonder if their Spamapalooza helped Twitch actually track down and block them somehow. That would be nice. Nightfire is amazing, Purblind. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope it's over. I saw a couple other names over the weekend.
This is the key. Just feed it to the dragon.
The dragon?
Right.
Keep your head down. I'll be back for you.
Also, could you wipe the hard drive on my computer? I don't want to leave a data trail for Drake to follow. And please protect my servants. They're like family to me.
It's like, I'm sorry. Protect the innocent? Not me. You seen how many cars I've crashed today? Oh. Rescue the geisha girls. I see. I got hit with JJ builds. A few hotspots 2 days ago. I had something interesting show up a couple times. Zach Sap TV. I've seen twice. Blocked them both. There was also like a Blueberry Dogs or something. But I don't know. Unsure about that one. Yeah, you had a nice quiet stream yesterday. That was fucking awesome. I'm real happy about that. What? Yeah, because me and Cobra, we got hit hard. Like we didn't get a hate raid, but the bot following, not awesome. I'm so glad on my Friday or Saturday or Friday stream. It wasn't on Saturday either, just Friday. I'm so glad that they were all right at the start. Like they were all just waiting for, people to hit the live button or whatever. And then it was just smooth sailing from there. I'm grateful about that. That credit does not go to the assholes doing it, of course. They can all have Lego shoes glued to their feet and dropped off in a fucking desert with no water. I'm fine with that. Conky, what happened to Conkeys? Yo, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I knew I loved this level. It reminds me of No One Lives Forever 2. Not a hate raid. You just got bots coming in and following, sending generic inoffensive like what? Well, you said inoffensive. Like what? What is an inoffensive bot spam? A little bit of Shadow Warrior for obvious reasons. God, I love Shadow Warrior. That probably, you know, the super racially insensitive Shadow Warrior from 1997 is probably the reason I like Asian architecture and music. However, that doesn't need to make sense. It's just a fact. Yeah. The shadow. Oh my god, the low wang quotes. Oh yeah, I know. Well, it was fine, except for I couldn't turn them off during the very serious interview. That was embarrassing as hell. And I'm so grateful that like the 100 people watching that, I was like, please hold follows until the end. And they did, and it was wonderful. At some point I'm working on trying to add back in, you know, a Wang redeem where there's like a Wangism, you know, some quote from Wangism. Which would be a thing that I can turn on and off, but not attached to the follows. No, after Save and Raid, I put a lot of thought into the way my follows were going to be, and now they're those, you know, glitchy, staticky, inoffensive sounds. You know, so when we're talking about, you know, how to get information to people that are struggling with thoughts of suicide, my bot isn't going, "Ooh, onto some Wang," because god damn it, that was so bad. That was so bad. And I did like everything. Like I missed like a good 10 minutes of the interview digging around in Streamlabs, and I couldn't find the damn thing. And I turned it off. I know I turned it off, right? And I think now, it wasn't Jetter. It wasn't Jetter, I don't think. It was started with a J. But yeah, because I won the contest in his chat, and he paid me the gift cards and subs. That was great. That went on for an hour. But I think what happened is when you have Streamlabs website up, it'll play the sounds through the browser. And I think having the browser still up was still playing them. Even though I had it, you know, disabled. Like I had the alerts disabled, and man, that was a mess. I mean, I did the best I could. I recovered from it fine. Like it's not like, you know, oh god, it was the worst moment of my life. It was kind of funny, but what kind of beer do I want? Oh shoot, I don't know. A Radler or an IPA, I think. But like an IPA we like. Not entirely sure. Phillips Longboat Chocolate Porter. Oh. Jay, I'm drinking a chocolate porter right now. From Coca-Cola. Or not a porter, it's a stout, sorry. From Sun River. That does sound good though. Look. Some of the lotion. Non-alcoholic IPA is awful. Yeah. Hop water? I like hop water. I like hop water a lot. Actually, Apple, are you still there? I wouldn't mind like some scotch or something like that either. That actually might be more of what I want than beer, to be totally honest. Yeah. Big follows block through block terms. I'm still perfectly content with having the word famous blocked. I haven't seen one since I did that. They're just not allowed. That mode is. I mean, go wherever it's fine, Apple. If you want to make a short trip somewhere, that's fine too. Famous? I know. I always misspell it that way now. Arnie. Wow, thank you. There it is. I don't need that. There you go. Thank you. Hey, Arnie, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the resub. 2-month streak. It is beautiful. All right, all right. This game is fantastic. Fall in the water! Oh. Oh, so close. Look at that. Are you shooting? Oh. Are you shooting me? Is the new Are You Shitting Me? I love this. I love this little... What a champ. Good to see you, buddy. I've noticed, and you don't have to answer. You leave the woman alone. Oh, but if she makes that noise again... Oh shit. What the fuck is happening? You don't have to answer this, but I noticed that there's been a lot of, like, just Retro Militia on Retro Militia. You guys... Oh, I have a puncher, too. He's kind of looking for a grenade. Or Magnum. Don't shoot her! Damn, did you see that? He just fucking aggroed on the hostage. Can't have that. Renowned aimless cookies. Renowned aimless cookies.
You saved my life. How will I repay you?
If I live through this, I'll need a large sake and one hell of a massage.
Sake be good. I fucking like sake. Here's a sad thought for you. There are people in the world that have not had sake before. Here's an even worse thought. There's people in the world that don't want to try sake, so how about that? Oh, really? So I could have snuck in there with this? Neat. Neat. This rain looks really good for a PS2 game. You can even see it hitting the water. And bullets. What has been your favorite so far? I mean, I really like GoldenEye Wii. I really like that game. I just hate the last level. I was having some like frustration with The World Is Not Enough. I think this one I'm just having like completely uninterrupted fun with this one. Like nothing's really gotten in the way. No, The World Is Not Enough, the PlayStation version with the dual analog sticks. Blue card. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have an N64 unfortunately. So far this one is a blast. This one sits at like right there at like the edge of like, you know, software and 3D FPS that I love. Honestly, it's ISA rough day. Is a rough day. What's going on with you, MacLad? You don't have to share if you don't want to. Just curious. Yeah, Project 007. So there's a new James Bond game coming from the Hitman developers, IOI. And you know that's a match made in heaven. Oh, hello. See, this level's interesting. It's got all these different, like, approaches. What if I hit use on him? Oh, crouch. There we go. Oh. Why don't you... Oh. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm being dumb here. This is where I came from. Why don't you close the damn door? Safe rooms. How do they work? I'll share with the rest of the class already. Already can have his privacy. Alright, so we did that. Jump in the hot tub. This all a dead end? Or are they doors here? I don't think there's doors here. Okay. That was just the way out. We'll do this. I love this little bridge. It just makes me happy. I want it to make noise, but I guess it doesn't. The gate here? No. But isn't this just gonna take me into the... Oh! Tactical sniper. There's a damn camera there. Oh, and rounds. Rounds are good. I love video game secrets. Oh my god. Rescue girls. Destroy Mayhew's computer. I wonder if that was in this building. I just didn't see it. Oh! Oh! Okay. We'll be here now, thanks. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. Bad reload. Oh, Jesus! The hallway of Asian men.
Mayhew's computer. He wanted you to destroy it.
Good music. Okay. Well, let's experience the good music again. Oh, level. Please don't be the whole level. It's gonna be the whole level.
What you're looking for is...
I answered above. Got it. I don't like the checkpoints in this. That guy that was shooting at me, though, not a fucking civilian. I'll tell you that for free. Let's save the girl. Oh, she's here. Does anybody know what they're saying? I don't know even a little bit of Japanese. Oh god, shotgun. Stop kicking me. Wow. I got fucked up. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Oh! And that was, yeah, that was down. Gonna go get this secret again. Oh no!
You saved my life. How will I repay?
Bong!
If I live through
Did a
this, I'll
bong,
need
did a
large
bang, bang,
sum
bang, diddy diddy.
and one hell of a massage.
How you doing, Hairball? Good to see you. Please have given me full health. Apparently kissing women gives you full health. Little did I know. I don't need to go down there. Oh! Let's get that. Oh, I had it backwards. The blue is your health. The shield is the, you know, the Captain America 007 thing. Glad to hear that, Hairball. Good to see you. Your stream's coming up soon, isn't it? I can never remember. I just kind of, I'm on Twitch and I go wherever somebody's on. Thursday. Right. We talked about that. Got it. Right. Okay. Out here is more dudes. There's one. All the way. Die all the way. Okay. He's baked. Oh, Havok doesn't smoke. Doesn't get along with my medications at all. It's bad time. Yoo-hoo. Merc. No, Mr. Bond is baked. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to high. Oh, shit! I don't appreciate your use of putting a shotgun. To work on my chest. They call me Mr. Bong, James Bong. If you don't smoke, how do you keep salting? Yes. Holy water. Didn't he say destroy it? Oh. Okay. GG computer. Go in here. No! No! Okay. Oh, shit! That got scary. That got scary. Did not like. Did not like. Hello. Good dynamic music in this. Now I have grenades. Got it. Great. I like that level. Oh!
007, I've added an item to your inventory. A powerful yet stealthy flashbang grenade disguised as an electric shaver. Simply place it on the ground and detonate it remotely when ready.
A stealthy flashbang grenade. Okay. I'll play along. Suspend all disbelief on that one. I haven't had venison in like a decade. Purblind. I would love to have venison again.
Bond, Mayhew said to feed the dragon. Have you found it?
Bellboy grenade. Oh, it was another girl. Oh, I can't get through here. Not good. Oh no. Oh. Hard. Selective auto aiming. Come on now. You do better than this. Okay. That was a lot of build-up for that. Kind of hard to tell what's a door and what isn't. Rice paper everywhere, man. Wrong way. I see body armor. Sweet. See, this is what makes a good FPS to me, is looking around for secrets and climbing up on things and not necessarily getting drug around by your nose. This is my kind of game. And none of the other James Bond games up to this point had shit like this. You know, GoldenEye sure as hell didn't. God, I thought she was gonna run in front as I pulled the trigger. Hello? Will you offer me sake too? Oh shit! No! Why? Okay. That was the worst! All the way back to the start. Oh my god, all the way back to the start. This was like...
007.
No,
I've
okay.
added an item to your inventory. A powerful yet stealthy flashbang grenade disguised as an electric shaver. Simply place it on the ground and detonate it remotely when ready.
Where am I going to use that? What is the use case for that? Oh, wait. Can I stealth right now? Fuck it. Cool. Let's stealth. I would live in this place. Well, I think very few people would turn this down, of course. Look at those couches. I'd sleep on the couch if I had to. Oh. Did he just curveball at me? Did I pick up something? Did I get the thing? Lost. Save content. Oh, that is the safe. Sure. Sure. Rescue the servants. Oh, man, I want a quick save. What is this? Oh, good. Very dark room, this. Beautiful home. Shit! Okay, we gotta rush in there. They brought back the worst part of GoldenEye. Ready access to venison?
I've added an item to your inventory. A powerful yet stealthy flashbang grenade disguised as an electric shaver.
You know what else I don't get anymore? Friggin' Scrapple. Scrapple is one of my favorite foods. Scrapple's like all the leftover pig parts. And like a thing, like a loaf that you slice and fry. Hello? Oh, you were up here, weren't you? Who in chat has had Scrapple? Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, you're that sniper guy. Really? Well, I can get on some of the roof. Fucking interesting. It's like an industrial spam. I understand the comparison, but no. It's like it's a brick, but it's like it's leftover pig parts and a lot of cornmeal. Like it's probably more corn than it is meat. Which spam is just meat. And then you slice it and fry it. Yeah, kind of like spam. I like both of those things. But I think a comparison kind of stops there as far as flavor goes anyways. But yeah. But every once in a while I got to get my, my parents to mail me spam or something. Or my grandparents actually brought a cooler of it the last time that they came to visit, which was a long time ago. They did it around the country drive. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, it's more of a meatloaf. More of a meatloaf. Phil's computer lab did not fail you. Okay, what do they got? Try it. I mean, unless you're not a vegetarian, are you? Hairball? You're a cat. Of course you're not. Anyways. You should try Scrapple. Very good. It's one of those things that's like, you know, I like it. I like it just the way it is, but you could also add like a little bit of maple syrup to it, or mustard. Oh, sorry. 2 different purple names. My bad. Purpline, if you can get it, try it. It's good. You just like basically sear it, fry it up crispy on like 2 sides, and eat it. It's good and salty. If you like salty stuff. I've never had haggis. I've heard that word a few times. And in comparison. I tried something called Braunschweiger or something once from the Midwest. Never again. That was disgusting. Lutefisk, while I was out there, I never got to try, which is like fish turned into soap. It sounds terrible. Everybody hates it, but they still make it. For lots of reasons, Loyal. Lots of reasons. A lot of meat products actually upset my gut pretty bad. But I still eat it, even though I know, like, I'm a couple bad days away from not having red meat ever again. To be totally honest. Also, mistreatment of animals. I like animals. I like animals. What makes you special? So I got retro thin. Oh yeah. When is that to get audio? $20 PCI card. Man, this What I'd love to see a link of what that audio card is that you got. $20 one. Yeah. Well, that's one of the big problems with America in general. Is that the big transition in the middle of our last century was to make food available year-round at any time, rather than, you slaughter the lamb at this time, you farm tomatoes at this time, and it's pretty much destroyed the world. And here on Discord. I am. Warning. No. Oh. Okay, fine. Wish I knew what they were saying. There's a girl there. Yes! I think she's fine. Whoop, whoop. Hello, computer. Where am I gonna find the safe? We found it once already. It was like right at the beginning of the level, but I don't know how to get back there. Right in here. Yeah, there it is. Key code. Alright. Oh, shit. Don't hit me with the shotgun. I don't like it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel good. Now I'm turned around again. Okay. How is that not right? Through here. Got it, okay. Where do you go? Excellent. No, here. Got it. Nice. Oh! Defeat the assassin. Watch out for ninja flashbang grenades.
We're finished here, Mayhew. Let's go.
What about Kiko? Have you seen her?
She's a big
Nap
girl.
time. Okay.
I'm sure she can take care of
Thanks for
herself.
being here, Seek. Oh my. It was like a Foot Clan soldier.
Let's get moving.
Looks like the Black Panther a little bit. I'm just... Wow. Perfect. Perfect as ever.
The code key you found in my safe will lead you to the Nightfire evidence, the Phoenix building in Tokyo.
Tokyo?
You'll need the password to the mainframe. It's Afterburn. I thought the evidence was here, Mayhew. I did a little extra insurance policy to keep me alive. A lot of good it did me.
I was pinned down. Alex. I promise you, Drake will pay.
Kiko, you're not safe here. Come with me.
You're safe with me. Cool. I don't think we got any awards, but nice work, Bond. You've completed the mission. Yeah, no, there's no awards for that. It was messy. Night shift. Okay. Alright. We saved. Let's kill that. And I just heard my wife walk in the door, which means it's time to go hang out in our backyard. So I'm gonna take a raid somewhere. Like we do. Look how I misspelled Streaming Falcon up there. Fix that quick. Okay. Thank you everybody for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. This game was awesome. Sounds good. I gotta go work in a bit. Live files. Gee, thank you. Okay, Dr. CDCS is almost off the screen. I don't see Jetter on there either. Jetter's working on Resident Evil The Village. Dr. CDCS is playing a point-and-click adventure game. Looks like right now he's doing a community redeemed game. Haggard Hessian is playing Destiny 2 with Bearded Bogle, it looks like. Bogle staying up late. Yummy Cat we did recently. Rated Bearded Bogle recently. And Haggard. Retro Interocitor is playing War Thunder. Thanks for the stream, dude. This looked like a good one. Yeah, it was. Thanks, Artyom. Yeah, thank you, DC Bueller. Matt Glad. Everybody was here. Thank you. I'm torn between Haggard Hessian and Dr. CDCS, to be honest. You guys pick. Those are the choices. So Haggard Hessian is playing co-op Destiny with Bogle, and Dr. CDCS is playing Laura Bow, which is a point-and-click adventure game. What do you guys want? I will literally go meeny, meeny, money, mo while I'm waiting. Looks like Haggard. Alright. Alright. Starting that off. Cool. Thank you everybody for being here. I love you. So tomorrow, I'm going to switch games around a little bit. It'll be one of the other ones from this week, and I'm going to move the PC version of Nightfire off. Tomorrow night, we're going to play more of this game, because I'd like to beat it. It seems like a reasonable game to beat. Like, it's not too hard, we'll be alright. Because I'd like to see exactly the differences between both of them. And now it's time to do that, so there you go. And don't forget, next week, I will stream like Monday and Tuesday night. And then I'm going to leave for Alabama, so Dr. CDCS, Haggard Hessian, Bearded Bogle, Lady Gamega, and Neon Arcade are going to be hosting this show at 2 p.m. Pacific. They'll be doing other spy-themed games, more Mission Impossible, James Bond, and other things. But everybody have a great evening, whatever time of day it is, and I'll see you tomorrow.